Thank you so much for that. So today on Pathshala, we'll be discussing the basic crux of technical analysis is how to find an uptrend. And an uptrend is generally defined by a formation of higher tops and higher bottoms. So today on the chart specifically, we look at a simple illustration of how an uptrend actually looks like. This is how a stock pattern goes into a uptrending mode, where it forms a top, goes into a corrective phase, then makes a higher top which is relative to the previous top over here, and then the higher bottom or this bottom is relative to the previous bottom. Now a stock goes into an upward trend in a, not just in a linear manner but more into a manner of an upward move and a corrective phase. If the bottoms which are being made is on a successive higher basis, we call it as a classical uptrend because the stock also forms a higher top in that regards. Now we look at few examples of how do we try and decipher and identify stocks which are moving into a long-term uptrend. Now this is the charts for Mindtree, for example. This is on the longer term time scale. This is how the stock actually forms into a multi-year, multi-month uptrend, where it moves up higher, makes a lower bottom, and then moves up higher. The top is much higher than the previous top, and the next successive bottom which the stock had formed was significantly higher than the previous bottom. This is the first sign of a bigger breakout and a bigger trend which engulfs into the stock price, and that's how we continue to ride into the uptrend. We use these phases of correction / consolidation as a good opportunity to try and average or maybe to try and chip into the stock price. We look at one more simple example, something which had given a bigger breakout in just from the 2020 lows, and that was Tata Power. The stock which was almost at 25 or 30 rupees, from here on moved up higher, formed a new high, then managed to make a very marginal kind of a low, and then continued to move into an upward trend fashion. So this is how we classically look out for a pattern of higher tops and higher bottoms. It's always beneficial to use this pattern and the crux of the higher tops and higher bottoms on a higher time frame charts.